Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for staying here on the AM show. I am Bernice Abu-Baidoo Lansah. It's now time to let you in on what the Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA, has started doing. It's been issuing tax clearance certificates electronically. Now, the GRA says this shows its commitment to digitize its processes and bring taxation to the doorstep of customers. This morning, I've been joined by two gentlemen for a discussion on this. Dominic Nab is Assistant Commissioner at the Office of the Commissioner General. Good morning to you, Mr. Nab. And Kweku Jiwa is Chief Revenue Officer, Large Tax Office. You're welcome, gentlemen, and it's great to have you here.
Good to have you.
We've been hearing a lot about the GRA in recent times, talking about closure of some shops that were not complying with some of your latest directives. But first off, just explain to us this recent move by the GRA and what it's all about, Mr. Nab.
Thank you very much. The Ghana Revenue Authority has been charged with the mandate to administer taxes. And to be able to do that, we have to ensure that taxpayers actually comply with our tax laws. So there are two ways of looking at it. Mm-hmm. One has to do with the fact that we have started what we call the e-VAT.
Okay.
That is to actually move from manual processing of our VAT invoices to digital platform. Mm-hmm. Again, that is not a new tax. Let me just emphasize that. Then we also started with what we call invigilation. The invigilation is actually not a new thing. It is something that we have been doing over the years, just to ensure that taxpayers actually comply with our tax laws, essentially.
And that is what a lot of the business owners are unhappy about. But just explain to us how the invigilation happens.
Oh, no, what we do is that we just put our staff on the premises. As customers go in to buy, they also record. Is that okay? The transactions. Then at the end of the day, they try to reconcile. Just so that at least the numbers that the taxpayers are going to file at the end of the month would agree with what we have. Mm. So it is actually much ado about nothing, if you ask me. Mm. So now that they are okay with it, you can see that there's sanity in the system.
I'm just interested, this electronic mergers and digitization models that we are introducing, would it then mean that when it goes into full force, you won't need human beings to personally invigilate? Mr. Jiwa?
Yeah, so the invigilation is one aspect, as you mentioned, and the EVAT is also another aspect. So yes, eventually, if every person is able to get on the EVAT system, then maybe the number or the frequency with which we send our people to go and invigilate will be minimized.
Okay.
But that notwithstanding, there is still compliance activity. So even as they are on the EVAT, we'll still need to do some compliance activity. So from time to time, our officers will still visit these shops to find out whether indeed their systems are still plugged into ours as we envisaged.
Interesting. So let's delve deeper into this electronic tax clearance certificate. You've explained to us why you have introduced it. So how do you assess it?
No, first of all, let's try to understand what it is. Mm. The tax clearance certificate is actually a certificate issued by the Commissioner General that satisfies that a taxpayer has fulfilled an obligation under a tax law.
Yeah.
I.e., the taxpayer has filed their tax returns, they have also made tax payment, and also if they have employees, they have actually deducted the appropriate PAYE and paid to GRA. Or they have made satisfactory arrangement. Is that okay in terms of their tax liabilities? Now, that is what it is, and then it is also supposed to actually help them be able to transact certain businesses.
Okay.
For example, if you want to tender for government contracts, that becomes difficult unless you have the tax clearance certificate. Or you want to clear goods commercially at the ports, you need a tax clearance certificate. Or you want to even contest for national elections, you will need a tax clearance certificate. And an alien cannot also leave the country unless they produce their tax clearance certificate. This certificate is what we are trying to actually transform from the manual operations
to the electronic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that is what it is. It is just to ensure that we are able to provide convenience. As in your introduction, you mentioned bringing taxation to the doorstep of the taxpayer. That is what we want to do. Paying taxes is very difficult. We have to now ensure that we are able to take off all inhibitions so that taxpayers can clearly and then they be able to pay their taxes freely.
So I know that to get the manual tax clearance certificates, there are certain processes. So how can people access this e-tax clearance certificate you're talking about, Mr. Jiwa?
Yeah, all right. So currently, we have taxpayers who have signed up to our portal. Okay. So such taxpayers who are already on our portal can easily go to their portal, where there is a feature on the portal where you can apply for the tax clearance certificate. It's automatic, and once you fulfill all the requirements that's supposed to, automatically and instantly you get your tax clearance certificate. Yes, we also recognize the fact that there are some people who, as they say, may be born before computer and stuff like. Yes, if they do come to the office with their manual application, yes, we have a client service unit who assist these people in the first place to sign them up on the portal, because our objective is that eventually we are not going to, I mean, we've even stopped issuing the manual tax clearance certificate. So we sign you up, we'll help you to process that, even the manual application that you brought, and now the tax clearance will be issued electronically on your device that is brought to the office.
So this portal you're talking about, can I sit at my home and access it and sign up for it? How exactly does it work? All
right, so very simple. So if you are a first timer, you will need to, if on your phone you need to download, we will go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and Ghana Taxpayers app. You download it onto your system. Then you input your Ghana card for individuals, the Ghana card number. Once you input that, you sign it up. The first time you will be required to give your telephone number that's your preferred contact. Then an OTP is sent to you, that's a one-time password is sent to you to sign you up onto the system. In that case, then now you have that direct interaction with GRA for which you can conduct all your tax affairs.
Interesting. So what other services can we get from these apps that you're talking about?
Yeah, we've started a lot of transformations in GRA to automate a lot of our systems. So if your taxpayer wants a refund, that can be done, electronically.
Oh, great.
Then you also want to reschedule your tax payment. You have a tax liability, you want to reschedule, you want Commissioner General to reschedule it so that you pay within a certain period. That can also be done electronically. Then you want to also amend your records. That can also be done electronically. In fact, we want to ensure that all processes that have to do with trying to efficiently conduct our business are actually done electronically.
And I want to believe that this is all in line with the digitization drive?
Certainly, yes. Certainly, yes.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're watching us and obviously you should be a taxpayer, but if you run businesses as an individual, you just want to sign up onto that app that we are just learning about. And it is the Ghana Taxpayers app.
That is on your phone, but on your other devices, you go to www.taxpayerportal.com. So other devices, you can do that on www.taxpayerportal.com.
All right. So you need to keep these things in mind so that you can always easily access the GRA services when you need them electronically. And I mean, apart from people cutting down costs, moving to your offices to get the TCC physically, what are the other benefits of the ETCC?
Yeah, so you can access it at any point, in time, anywhere you want to actually, have it. You can access it easily. Then number two, it also actually takes away cloning.
Okay.
Is that okay? Of our TCC, where people try to duplicate them. Are you getting it? So, for example, if you are requesting for the ETCC, whoever you want it to go to would also have access to it, can check from our system to be sure that it is actually genuine.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
And
so
also,
easy verification.
The easy verification. Then efficiency, are you getting it? Is what we are also trying to actually drive at. To let people know that, in fact, when it comes to tax payment, it's not easy as I said. So we have to facilitate or create the enabling environment for taxpayers to be able to actually pay their taxes without any problem.
And so, if I get you clearly, I get onto the portal or I use the application, I apply for my tax clearance certificate. Once I get it, I can share it with somebody instantly via that electronic platform. Is that it?
Yes, yes. For example, if you also, maybe you are taking it for a contract somewhere, let's say Ghana Highways. Once we have the taxpayer identification number of Ghana Highways, quickly it is sent, to them. So even before you even get there, the information is already there.
Okay. Yeah. So in the application process, you need to mention if you're giving this to any other institution, and it will be forwarded on your behalf.
Exactly.
Wow.
And even whoever also wants to check the genuineness can also verify from GRA as to whether it is genuine or not.
Okay, so I need to understand how this works because it's a new thing that we are introducing. So say Mr. Jiwa comes to me as an institution to say, this is my tax clearance certificate, and he shows me maybe on his phone an electronic version of it. How do I take that and cross-check? Can I also take, is there a code, is there a certain reference number that I can take and also input into an app on my phone to verify it? Is that how it works?
Yeah, okay. Indeed, we do have a QR code on our tax clearance certificate, such that you can just verify by just scanning, and once it's a genuine one, it will indicate to you that this particular tax clearance was issued to this particular person on this day, and that person is compliant as far as GRA is concerned. So those features are in there, those security features.
And it will work even if I print out and hand it over as a printed copy to another person?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you see, another important, benefits of this system is that you are able to also check your balances, your ledger balances. So once you click in, it gives you information about your tax payment. You can also initiate tax payment. You can tell how much you owe. If even you have also overpaid, you can tell from the system.
Okay, so what I'm just trying to do right now for purposes of helping our viewers is to see if I can quickly access the app. Okay. Or if any of you has it on your phone and it will be easier. Ghana Taxpayers.
Taxpayers portal.
Taxpayer, all right. Okay, I'm actually using the app, so it has come. Yes. Okay, so here you have it, GRA Ghana Taxpayers app. So let me click get. You actually have 5 stars. Interesting. So I'm going to try to get the app. Hopefully we can see how it works, because some of these things you have to, let people see it in a very descriptive way. Does any of you have it on your phone?
Yes, I do.
Because I now have to install and it's going to take a long time. So if you have it on your phone, we can just open it and then we can see the interface and see how easy it is to use for a lot of people. Okay, so we need to use a Ghana card to sign it up. Okay, so this is Mr.
It also gives you your status. Okay. Your status.
Okay.
So as to whether you are tax compliant or not.
Or not. It will, all right. Yeah. So
the whole world will get to know.
that is if they have my TIN or my Ghana card details.
No, you want to show it. Are you not showing it?
So this is actually Mr. Jiwa's phone, GRA Taxpayers Portal. And so you have to log into your account and it has the TIN Ghana card number and then the password, and then you can log in. Once you do that, then you can go through the other processes. I would have been happy to see the interface and how it works. And maybe when we have you here another time, we can do that, because downloading it on my phone and all will take a long time.
Maybe I can walk you through the process of getting the tax clearance certificate.
Exactly. So please do that.
All right. So if as you have seen, if you log in with it, we have a tab in there that says your tax clearance certificate. So you click on that, and the interface opens up for you to now go to my tax clearance certificate. Once you click on that again, it tells you that, yes, we are going to process your tax clearance, but there are some requirements. So at that stage, if it happens that you do not even know the requirement that you need in order to get it, you can actually, there's a link there that you can click that it will give you the details. So from that point, if you know that you do not qualify, you do not need to even go forward. But however, if you want to still go on, you go to process my TCC, then immediately another page opens. That is where you have to now feed in the information. So very 2 or 3 details that you have to put in. That is the purpose for which you need the tax clearance certificate.
Okay.
For every tax clearance is for a specific purpose. We don't have one for every general services, no. Then you now have to put in the requesting organization.
Okay.
You put in the TIN or the email. Once you do that and you say process, The system then goes at the background, checks all the compliance issues associated with you, i.e., whether you have filed all your returns, your tax returns, whether you have paid all the tax returns, or even if you have not done any of this, do you have an arrangement with the Commissioner General? If such arrangement exists, then the system will say, okay, we are okay, we have looked at you, we are okay with you, so go ahead, it's approved. However, if you are not successful, again, the system also directs you to the exact issues for which the TCC was not issued. So if it has to do with a penalty, it will tell you have this penalty to pay. If it's interest, it will tell you. If it's liability, it will tell you. If you have not filed a return, the system will also tell you. And you can go ahead once you are able to do all these things automatically. But if for any reason, you can also get in touch with the office.
Yes.
And the office will assist you.
Able to address the concerns. All right. So have you piloted this already? And are there any challenges or a certain pertinent challenge that you see with regards to people trying to access their TCCs electronically?
Yeah, we have. But the issues that are coming are not so serious. We are addressing them just to make it foolproof.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But as we stand now, people can go and use the app to get their eTCC.
Yes.
Does it produce the tax clearance certificate instantly?
Exactly.
It does.
It does.
So once the system checks your compliance and you are good to go, between 1 to 5 seconds, you should be able to get your tax clearance. Maybe if for any reason, the only delays might be maybe connectivity of internet, but that is the only challenge. Other than that, once everything is checked, within 5 seconds, you should be able to get your tax clearance certificate. And I will say it's not, we've gone full. It's been up since 1st October. We went live 1st October, and taxpayers have been assessing this particular service. Those who do have challenges, they've made contact with the offices, and we are assisting them in going through the process.
All right. So is this the only way now that I can get my TCC? Is it compulsory for me to go the e-way?
No, we still have the manual, processes alongside until we are sure that everything is okay. Then we take it off. So you can also use the route of the manual system. But we are encouraging every person to use the electronic platform.
Right. So,
if I may add up, yes. So the manual processes, that is the processes to get the TCC. But then the TCC itself, the manual one, we have done away with it. So we do not have a tax clearance certificate where you see an ink, someone writing. No, we do not have that anymore.
But you can apply manually.
You can apply manually, and we'll take you through, we'll help you set up the portal, we'll even assist you to do that all through the portal, or even if you have to process from our office, the eventual tax clearance will still land on your portal. It is not printed from our office anymore.
Oh.
You can print it when it gets to your end. You can print it if that's what you want.
Okay, so you're going paperless.
Sure.
On tax clearance certificate. But what other measures are being put in place for persons who may find challenges while, you've just said that people can walk into your offices but I mean, is there a number to call? Say I'm out of the country, I'm trying to get a tax clearance certificate for my business, do some deals and other things. I'm not here in person. I cannot come to your office. Are there any other ways of helping me address concerns or issues that I may have accessing my TCC electronically?
Yeah, we have contact lines. I think I can't.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it 800, 900?
All right. You said you have the numbers there.
So we have 0800 900 110. That's a toll-free line that you can get. You can also, through email, you can do it at info@gra.gov.gh. Aside that, we do have WhatsApp numbers as well. So you can also, so that will become interactive, of course. So we have a WhatsApp number, 055 299 0000. That is one of them. The second one, it's 020 063 1664. So that's also the WhatsApp number. Aside that, we do have other service number that you can call to our call center, and we'll also assist you. So we have a number of lines as well. We have 020 926 7047. 020 926 7048. 020 926 7049.
So these are the numbers to call.
Yeah,
you have so many options to choose from. So you can reach out to the GRA if you have any concerns applying for your tax clearance certificate electronically. We are told that this went full force on the 1st of October. It is a way of making it easy, convenient, and efficient for you to apply for your tax clearance certificate and submit it to any institution that requires it. And so get onto your Google Play Store or your App Store and download Ghana Taxpayers app. I just keyed that in on my phone, and it's very easy to. Once you even type TAX, it continues and easily finds it for you. So, gentlemen, I'll give you the opportunity, final words about the application, why it's important, why people should get onto this new initiative. I know that we've been hearing from business owners who are not so happy with the GRA, but what would you have to tell them in regards? Yeah,
GRA is a partner in national development. GRA is actually out to raise revenue for socio-economic development. And this ETCC that we have introduced alongside other initiatives are to ensure that we provide efficiency to the taxpayer. We bring taxation to the doorstep of the taxpayer, and also to let the taxpayer know that we think about them. That is how we are rolling out a lot of initiatives that will actually help them be able to pay their taxes promptly.
Right. Mr. Jiwa?
All right, I will go on say that for employees, I think most of the time you want to know how much tax you have paid at the end of the year. Yeah, how are you able to know that? I know a multimedia would have deducted and paid to GRA, but they want to see whether it has even gone. All right, so I will encourage all employees to provide their tax identification number, that's for individuals is the Ghana card number, to their employers, so that when they are filing their returns, and they do include your identification number, your tax account with GRA gets credited automatically.
Okay.
Automatically. So now, when you get onto your app, you'll be able to view all taxes that has been deducted and paid on your behalf. So that at the end of the day, if you are making an argument with somebody, you can also pick your phone and say, yes, this is how much tax I've paid for the whole year. So I can actually take an argument with you.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for passing through.
Thank you, too.
Dominic Naub is Assistant Commissioner at the Office of the Commissioner General, and the man who just wrapped up there, Kweku Diwa, is Chief Revenue Officer at the Large Tax Office. And this morning we've been talking about the electronic tax clearance certificate, why it is the way to go and why you should sign on to it. Well, coming up this afternoon, we'll have the finals of the 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz. Defending champions Prempeh College take on last year's finalists Presec Legon, and former winners Adisadel College. We'll begin the build-up this morning. We are live in all three schools. We'll be speaking to one of our sponsors, Kings Group Limited, as well. Before I let you go, please, do you mind telling me which high school you went to?
I went to Bolgatanga Technical Institute.
Okay, yeah. But we didn't see Bolgatanga Technical Institute.
Of course.
But don't worry, my school didn't even come. So it's become very competitive nowadays, so you really need to push yourself there. But Mr. Jiwa,
as you can see, I'm already in blue, so you can guess. Your guess is
all right. So you
that is all that there for you.
Oh, okay. We wish you all the best. So
all right.
Presec is hoping to extend their lead. They say they are 7-11 God.
Yes, that is true.
They're hoping to win it for the 7th time. Prempeh College has 5. They're hoping to equal what Presec has, which is 6. Let's see how it goes. Would it be revenge? Would it be a repeat of what we saw last year? Or would it be a total surprise? Where Adisadel College, my boys' school, yeah, because I went to Infantuman Girls, you have to take time. My Adisco friends who are relaxed, okay. I am an Infantuman girl, so we do this together. Will it be a surprise from Adisadel College, who won it once? Well, we've got our fingers crossed to see what happens, but do stay with us. We've got all that right after